State of Decay 2 tackles the zombie apocalypse not just as a matter of individual survival, but as a struggle to keep a community afloat. In a vast and free open world, you build shelters, gather resources, and clear the area of zombies as you form a group of different characters. Each character has their own unique abilities and weaknesses, which necessitate strategic decisions. Systems such as vehicle use, base defense, diplomacy, and trade deepen the gameplay. While zombies sometimes wander around silently, they can sometimes attack in large swarms. Thanks to the permadeath system, every risk taken can have permanent consequences. The ability to play alone or in co-op with friends makes the experience even more powerful. State of Decay 2 is a zombie survival classic that stands out with its realistic challenges and tactical structure. Days Gone offers an impressive open-world survival experience that blends zombie infestation with biker culture. In the game set in the Oregon wilderness, you deal with both infected hordes and human threats as Deacon John. One of the most striking aspects of the game is the huge hordes consisting of hundreds of zombies. Direct conflict with these hordes is often tantamount to suicide, so setting traps, using the environment, and waiting for the right moment is vital. Your bike is the most important tool for exploration and escape. You need to manage it with details such as fuel, durability, and repair. The remastered version offers improved visuals and smoother performance. The atmosphere, which changes according to different times of the day and weather conditions, also affects the gameplay. Days Gone is one of the special productions that successfully reflects the feeling of loneliness and the tension of survival. Dying Light 2 combines the zombie apocalypse with a breathtaking open world and advanced parkour system. Players must jump on rooftops, climb buildings, and avoid zombie encounters to survive in a city on the brink of collapse. The day and night cycle completely changes the rhythm of the game. While daytime allows for more controlled exploration, deadly swarms of infected emerge at night. The decisions you make throughout the story can affect both the fate of the characters and the structure of the city. Systems such as weapon development, skill trees, and resource collection enrich the gameplay. It is also possible to fight with friends with the co-op mode. Dying Light definitely deserves its place on our list by skillfully combining action, exploration, and survival elements. DayZ throws the player into a vast and unforgiving open world. In this survival experience, you struggle not only with zombies, but also with hunger, thirst, disease, and most importantly, other players. Since resources such as weapons, medicine, and food are limited, every encounter becomes a potential threat. There is almost no sense of trust. Someone who is friendly one moment can stab you in the back the next. Chernoris's gloomy atmosphere and realistic structure make the struggle for survival even more impressive. Although cooperative gameplay is possible, you often face loneliness. DayZ is one of the rare games that makes you question how many people can really survive in a zombie apocalypse. Project Zomboid, a favorite among those looking for realism among zombie games, deeply deals with the theme of survival. In this production played with an isometric perspective, you need to keep your character standing against many factors from hunger to sleeplessness. You loot cities, build shelters, and even deal with power and water outages. Each character has different abilities and death is permanent, so every step you take may have a price. The enemies are not only zombies, the race against time also constantly puts pressure on you. In addition, thanks to mod support, the game experience is constantly updated and lively. With its complex systems and deep structure, it is definitely a production that stands out among open-world zombie games. Dead Island 2 transforms the streets of sunny Los Angeles into a zombie-filled survival zone. As you explore different areas from Venice Beach to Beverly Hills, a new threat awaits you around every corner. Behind the colorful atmosphere lies an intense action experience that requires attention and reflexes. Selectable characters enrich the gameplay with their unique abilities and development systems. Melee-focused combat mechanics allow you to develop different tactics in each encounter. In addition, weapon development, crafting system, and co-op mode that can be played with friends give the game a long-term playability. The structure that balances tension with its humorous narrative sets the game apart from ordinary zombie games. Dead Island 2 is a strong option for those looking for an energetic open-world zombie experience that combines action and exploration. Seven Days to Die is a classic among open-world zombie games, successfully combining survival and construction mechanics. Players gather resources in an abandoned world to build shelters, craft weapons, and set up defenses. The biggest threat comes every seventh night. Huge zombie hordes attack in waves and are waiting for an opportunity to catch you off guard. Thanks to the RPG elements of the game, you can develop your character and specialize in different skill trees. It is possible to play alone or with friends to establish joint defenses. While it offers great freedom with its Minecraft-like construction system, the ever-increasing sense of danger keeps the game constantly dynamic. With its comprehensive structure, it stands out as one of the cornerstones of the genre. SCUM is one of the most comprehensive survival games that blends the zombie theme with realism. Players are in a scenario where prisoners try to survive on a deadly island in a reality show format. Going beyond classic elements such as hunger, thirst, and fatigue, you deal with details such as metabolism, digestive system, and even vitamin balance. The zombie threat in the game can appear suddenly, and being caught unprepared often results in death. You need to be constantly alert thanks to weapon development, base building, and PvP conflicts. It is a very satisfying production, especially for those who like high difficulty and deep systems. SCUM offers a real survival struggle where you have to fight not only zombies, but also your body and the environment. Humanitz is a zombie survival game that draws attention with its detailed open-world structure despite its isometric perspective. Post-apocalyptic environments are meticulously designed and the sense of discovery is quite strong. Players struggle with both zombies and resource scarcity while searching for food, ammunition, and vehicles in abandoned towns. Elements such as base building, weapon development, and character management deepen the gameplay. Thanks to co-op support, it is also possible to create survival strategies with friends. The satisfying looting and crafting systems in particular keep the tempo of the game lively. Humanitz manages to be one of the unique productions on the list with both its isometric structure and zombie-themed open-world content. SurrounDead is a game that pays tribute to classic zombie survival games with its retro visuals and isometric gameplay. In the game, which takes place in a post-apocalyptic world, you try to survive by exploring abandoned cities, highways, and police stations. While zombies are a constant threat, the loot system and resource management form the basis of the game. You need to move constantly to find food, ammunition, and fuel. You can repair your vehicle, create safe zones, and make strategic plans by paying attention to the day-night cycle. Despite its visual simplicity, the atmosphere is strong and requires constant alertness. It offers an impressive experience, especially for those who want to experience a real sense of discovery and survival in an isometric structure. SurrounDead adds a different flavor to the list with its simple yet effective structure. Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare offers an extraordinary experience by adding a zombie invasion to the Wild West theme. In this expansion pack, which offers an alternative story while preserving the universe of the main game, John Marston faces supernatural threats to save his family. Familiar towns and characters have been completely changed by the zombie outbreak and have taken on a dark atmosphere. Even horses can appear before you in cursed forms, and there are even special missions such as capturing legendary horses. The game features new weapons such as holy water, torches, and zombie-specific ammunition. It stands out from classic zombie stories with its gothic western style and dark humor. It is still remembered as one of the most creative works of its kind in terms of both atmosphere and gameplay. Night of the Dead is an open-world game that brings a different breath to the zombie survival genre. Players control Lucy, a character stranded on an island full of zombies. While you spend the day gathering resources, setting traps, and building defensive structures, you try to survive against waves of zombie attacks at night. The game successfully blends tower defense mechanics with survival elements. It also offers a wide gaming experience with explorable dungeons, various zombie types, and vehicles. This game, which you can play alone or online with your friends, will test your strategy and reflexes. Stalker 2 offers a huge open world based on exploring the post-apocalyptic Chernobyl region. In these radiation-shaped lands, you fight against mutant creatures resembling zombies and ruthless human enemies. Real survival elements such as hunger, disease, and ammunition shortages make the atmosphere even harsher. There is a new danger around every corner, a deadly surprise in every anomaly zone. The decisions you make in the game can affect both the world and your end. It offers a very satisfying experience for players who like exploration, strategy, and staying alert. Although it is not a zombie, it is one of the most tense representatives of the genre with its deadly mutants and dark world structure.